What's up everyone, this is our CarKpop and welcome to the new series of grading, I guess it's Korean rappers because I'm honestly not going to do any other type of rapper because I listen to Korean rappers. However, welcome to the new series. We're going to start off with Changbin because personally, he's my favorite, so I'm gonna let him be first. However, if you want to know how I'm doing this, there's a card above me that goes to the rubric where I explain how I go through grading and the terms in my head that I'm using for grading all this and everything so you can understand me better. But today, I'm going to be a basic ass YouTuber and ask you to like the video and leave a comment about why you love Changbin while I'm talking because, you know, he's got like 80 plus raps. It took me days and honestly weeks to go through all these in depth, go through them multiple times for all these different categories. So it would mean a lot to me to help out in the algorithm if you did that. I never usually ask for that. So yeah, let's get into this. Won't waste any more of your time. We're going to start with speed, which I talk about a lot on my channel because I got a whole series on fastest rap. So if you want to know more in depth on that, go check that out. But of course, his fastest rap that's original is Double Knot from Sriracha. If you want to, like I said, go check out the original videos of my fastest raps if you want more in depth on that. But that's his fastest rap. He got an A in speed, and here's that rap. Following that, we're going to show his worst and best for each other category because, you know, I want to show all sides of it and the raps that I graded the lowest and then best for each category. So we're going to go on to lyrics next, and the lowest rap grade that I have for lyrics is Boxer. I'm going to play that real quick. Boxer, personally, it's nice with the words sound great, but it doesn't have much meaning to the song. So I have the lyrics on screen right now to Boxer, and Changbin's parts are in blue. And we're not counting the first one because that's just part of the chorus, and literally Han, I'm pretty sure, does it right after in the exact same part. So we're only looking at the second blue part. And the lyrics, hopefully you can see why they're the lowest rated lyrics from Changbin. Across mountains, across rivers, across everything. Across mountains by itself really has no meaning, at least from what I can see. If you have something else, like if you know a better way to explain it that gives it more meaning than that, but it just seems like he used it because it sounds cool, and hell, it made the rhyme scheme really good. However, comparatively, the best lyrics that I found in a Changbin verse is in the song by Sriracha, Wallet Room. Now, Wallet Room is a Logic sample, which is an American rapper, and just the lyrics are so much more complex. He doesn't have anything like extremely complex, which is why he has an A- for lyrics as the highest grade that he got on lyrics, but it's still such a deep meaning and really powerful the way he portrays it in that song, and I think that is his best one. So yeah, I'm really bad at this. This is my first time, can you tell, doing grading rappers. Now let's move on to rhyme scheme, which he did really good on for the most part. His worst rhyme scheme, which he got a D+ on, was Pacemaker, one of the songs off the new album. So Changbin gets this lower grade for this song because in the rhyme scheme, it's not a complex rhyme scheme at all. It's just a basic rhyming the last sound with the last sound, and there's nothing else to it. I am not sure why the color-coded lyrics site split it up like this because those aren't split up by bars. I guess they're split up by sentences. I don't know how color-coded lyrics work, but rhyme scheme-wise, it's just an A rhyming with an A, literally and figuratively. And the reason it's not a low C and ends up being just a high D because of that is because he just adds in an extra A sound to make it work. The lyrics don't even rhyme with each other. The last consonant sound before he goes yeah is Kim, and then the next bar he goes Bay. And I don't really count yeah and yeah rhyming together, and it's just weird because he adds the extra thing. So that's why it's the worst rhyme scheme in my opinion for Changbin. And the song that he did the best on, which he got an A+ in the rhyme scheme, is Maze of Memories. So I pulled up the lyrics one more time, this time for Maze of Memories, just to show off Maze of Memories because the lyrics really help for rhyme scheme too. As long as you know Korean or know Hangul, you can kind of follow along with me here. After I explain this, go back and listen to the song that the part of the song I just played, because it's crazy. He's not only just doing a normal rhyme at the end of the song like in Pacemaker, he's also doing alliteration and consciously rhyming the beginning of the word and enunciating it to the point where it stands out and sounds like he's rhyming the beginning of the word too. It's so cool. And on the end of the word, he's rhyming multiple syllables at the end, which is so cool. It's kind of common in Korean, but rappers don't really do it too often, like to the point where he's doing it here, and it's the complexity to it that makes it insanely crazy that I love it so much. Best rhyme scheme, hands down, Amazing Memories. There's also the other part that I didn't talk about, which also has crazy rhyme scheme in it, but not as much as the first part in my opinion. So that's why I showed you the first part. Now moving on to delivery, which is something Changbin does so well. He's one of the best at it in K-pop at least, and the worst song that he had to delivery it is Sunshine. Basically, it's one of the most forgettable verses for me. He has a lot of autotune on it. It sounds the same as every other thing. Not that it's a bad verse, but the delivery could be a much better for Sunshine in my opinion. And the best delivery is probably one of the more well-known Stray Kids songs of My Pace. He goes off, and it's just so powerful and so rememberable, that verse. It really deserves the A+ that I give. Now moving on to Fluidity, which is probably the hardest to describe how I judge Fluidity. Again, go check out the rubric if you want to know. But in Fluidity, the worst grade I had for that is a C- in the song Booster. I think it's more of the song Booster that kind of brought it down, but you get to stare at my frozen face for a few seconds while I go more in depth in this, because I really didn't do it when I was filming. Essentially, this might be the song's fault, but if you listen to the entire verse, including Hyunjin's part before and the part after Changbin, it really doesn't seem like Changbin's part fits in the song. It's like it's a really calm part, then hype Changbin, and then calm part again, which could be the song's fault, but also Changbin's. And his words often didn't fit with the beat too well, at least when I heard it. The song overall kind of just is really choppy, but he did the best he could with his verse. And contrary to that, the best verse Changbin had for Fluidity, where he got an A, is Miro. That verse is just so good, Fluidity-wise. It just goes with that song so well, and it really hypes up that chorus, and it's perfectly placed, as well as his playing with Hyunjin, like the two rapping off of each other in the beginning. So good in the Fluidity department of rapping, in my opinion. However, now we can move on to the most important category for Changbin, which is flow. Now, the worst flow is going to be a repeat song that I've already talked about now. We have Sunshine. It's a C-. It's kind of the most simple flow Changbin's ever done. It's not bad flow, but it is the most simple, borderline getting to the boring kind of flow, at least the way I heard it. And now, contrary to that, the best flow, which is an A+, the maximum grade you could possibly get, a 99, Changbin hit it on District 9. Bruh, that flow is forever the best K-pop flow anyone has ever done in a K-pop song. K-hip-hop, I don't know, but K-pop, hell yes. It is the best flow, and I will die by that until I hear something that's even better. That is just such a good flow, so unique, so powerful, and just deserving of a 99. And that was the best flow. But now that we've gotten through all the specifics of the specific categories, the best and worst, let's do the overall. And the overall best score on a song that Changbin hit was Maze of Memories with an A-. I've already talked about the rhyme scheme, which was good, but not only the rhyme scheme, so much the flow was good, the fluidity, the delivery. There's so many good aspects of that song, and it got the highest overall score, averaging all the weighted grades together. And well deserved by that verse from Changbin. It is so good overall. And now I'm just going to play for you the top 5 grades that Changbin got, the top 5 verses, at least on this channel, so you can see how the top 5 looked. and some other songs that I haven't talked about yet. Just real quick rundown with the grades. Number 1, his highest grade was an A- with Maze of Memories. Number 2 was A- as well. These are all really close together. It was just decimal points splitting them apart. But number 2, District 9. Number 3 is Matroshika, the Three Racha song. Number 4 is Miro. And rounding out the top 5 for Changbin's best raps, grading wise, we got Awaken off their pre-debut album. So now that we're nearing the end of the video, I'm going to give you all the best overall grade. However, before I do, I just want you guys to comment below if there's any way you want me to improve the series in the future moving forward. I got Soyeon coming up next, so make sure you stick around if you want to know hers. I'm going to be looking at her next. Yeah, leave a comment if you want to know any other song that I didn't talk about specifically, what I thought of each part, because I literally have all 80 plus songs graded out in each individual apartment, so I'm more than happy to let you know what I thought of a specific part of a specific song. Don't hesitate to comment it below and I'll reply to it and give you the specifics of what I thought and everything. However, to round out this video, Changbin's overall grade is an A, where he got a 93 overall. And just for the people who are like, oh, how is it not a 97, etc. 93 is really good because I'm literally taking every song, every like average rap, and every amazing rap and averaging them together. So getting an average of a 93 is so impressive. I'm not sure how many rappers are gonna be able to do that. Maybe Zico, there's gonna be a few, but it's probably gonna be one of the highest grades. I mean, hopefully it's not too much bias coming in, but yeah, overall, objectively, he is such a good rapper, and I highly recommend, if you're just looking into him and like this is your first taste of him, highly recommend looking into his other songs. He has 80 plus verses at the moment. There could be an amazing verse that comes out right after I make this, but whew, boy is fire. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Let me know what other rappers you want me to do this on in the future, because it literally takes me weeks to listen to all these songs, and I'm dying. However, I'm really excited to do this for you guys. I really hope you guys like it and enjoy watching this and me explain all this. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, just let me know, put down in the comments below. And as always, K-pop and chill with Changbin. Hey, my first grading rappers is done. I'm so happy. 보답을 너네 모두 꺼주시오. 한국말로 하자니요 색하네요. 스타일도 바꿨지 이제 내랑 비교 마시오. 나한테 내 소리 이런 거 처음 해보지요. 영화 빼고 말해 내 피부 노란색. 그래 앞에 번호 8이잖아 빨리 전화해. 네가 아는 여자애들 싹 다 불러. 오늘 밤은 불지를 거니까 폰을 꺼두기로 해.